is up, you geezer blow type geezers? It is Chris Marder Games here, and welcome to another discussion video. Yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these. I think the last one I did was like 2 weeks ago on video game stress. So, you know, I thought I would sort of top up the discussion on my YouTube channel since I haven't done one in a while. So today I want to talk to you guys about a certain game that has been taking up a lot of my hours in the day. Of course, I am talking about No Man's Sky. So, No Man's Sky has been out for relatively about a week now, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and, you know, I thought I would give you my experiences on the game. Now, No Man's Sky is a big game. It's a massive game. So big, in fact, that there's probably about 15 quintillion fucking planets to discover. So, what is No Man's Sky? Let me just sort of describe what happens in the game. What I've had to go through. So, in the very beginning of the game, you start off on a completely random planet. Everybody, when they start the game, they start on a completely unique planet. It's named weirdly, and then you get to rename your planet a little bit later on, or even when you start the game off. You wake up, and you discover that there is a ship near you that's broken down. So, its pulse... things have blown up or whatever, or your boosters have gone or whatever, and your job is to gather resources on your planet simply by discovering and exploring and different things, and gather all the utensils like carbon. Carbon is used to top up your life support, iron is used to top up your shields and whatever, and then you've got Iridium. Now Iridium, I think, is used to... correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. It is used to fix your boosters, I think. I may have to check No Man's Sky to see what exactly you need to do to top that up. But anyway, yeah, you need to... So basically what you need to do is gather resources. And then once you've fixed your ship, you can do one of two things. You can either go around the planet to discover different other places that you can crash and, you know, gain you information about the creatures on the planet, or... the more important thing, you can go up into space and then discover a new planet that could be in the system. So if you look up into the sky of one of your planets and then you see a planet, you can think, I want to go there. So if you want to go there, you can use your ship and you can fly there. And that is possibly the best thing about No Man's Sky, is its variety, its actual... whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and do it. Whether you want to trade, whether you want to do battle with other ships in space... whether you want to go and do just plain exploring, you can do that. That's why No Man's Sky is a big thing. But, there is a big but on No Man's Sky, is that there is a ton of blemishes. Now, before release date, before the game was released into stores, I got a chance to watch a lot of interviews with the Hello Games head developer, Sean Murray, who was talking about the game. And, well, he was saying all these sorts of things about, you know, what you could be able to do, or what sort of ships you could, you know, discover, what ships you could buy. There was even an interview where he was talking about, oh, there's going to be, like, ships in the game where, depending on what you are, whether you're a trader, explorer, or a fighter, you'll be able to buy ships that would best suit your needs. That's not in the game. At all. In fact, what there is just ships that you can buy that have slots, that have more slots than others. So when you start off, your ship is a red one. I started off with a really small red one, and well, it had like, I don't know, 10 to 11 slots in it. But then what I was able to do later on is gather resources like, you know, gold. I think one of them is the really valuable one. I think is emerald, the green stuff. Then you can go to places like trade stations, and then you can make units off of them. And then if you get enough units, you can get yourself a better ship. And that was great. That was really good. I enjoyed doing that. It takes up a lot of your time though, but you know, it really does get a lot out of the game. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit repetitive at times. I think if you're going to be... it's a very ambitious game, let's be honest. Very ambitious game. No kind of developer has ever made a game like this. But I've got to be honest. A lot of the things in the game are procedurally generated. So you've got your creatures, trees can be procedurally generated, well, it even goes down as to the music. But I don't know, there should be more. There should be more to the game than what it is at the moment. So for example, let me just give you a couple of examples of what could be improved to make this No Man's Sky a better game. So the races that you meet, the Korvax and the Vy'keen, they're everywhere in the galaxy. I was a bit disappointed at this. I really thought that the whole idea of meeting different races was for these guys to be procedurally generated as well. I was thinking maybe these races are completely unique to your game, that you could name them, that you could do whatever you wanted with these guys, whether you wanted to trade, whether you like them or you hate them, whether you could be trading with them, whether you'd have a thing with them. Everything is just the same, you know. I mean, it all goes down to, you know, when you meet them in random places. You could meet them in buildings, you could meet them in the space station. They're not like walking around, you don't meet enough of them. The other time you can meet them is when they're in ships, when you're trading with them. There is one thing about No Man's Sky that really did piss me off while I was playing. Now, you all know that when you go to a planet, you go to different areas, like different landmarks, and you can go and save them. You can rename those places if you want, and then you possibly go back into the sky and do other things. Now, what really did annoy me is I actually noticed this while I was recording the footage. Now, I went into an area that, you know those little pods that you visit sometimes? And what you're able to do with these areas is that you're able to get one slot for your exosuit. Now, I'd bought a few of these before visiting this one. I must have gone to about 6 or 7 before visiting this one. And then what happened was, I got there, and oh fuck, I didn't have enough units for it. So, I saved the area, but then if I go away from that area to sell stuff in my inventory and then come back, how am I going to get back to the same area? And the reason I can't do this is because there's no search. There's no search for me to go and fast travel to these places. And I've got to admit, that really did annoy the fuck out of me. There should be something like that, like a fast travel, rather than spending a lot of wasted time just traveling. I do like the exploration, I do like the in the moment sort of traveling, but fast travel is essential when it comes to saving a lot of time and effort into doing things. And this is a real thing that they really need to sort of touch upon. They really need to figure this out and sort out, because this is a big problem. And God, don't even get me started on the errors. Now, I've encountered a lot of errors while playing the PS4 version. I don't know if it's the same for the PC version because I've not played it, but the PS4 version, I must have encountered about 5 or 6 errors. I don't know why this is happening, but this really is unacceptable. You know, I've played a lot of games for the PS4 and PS3, and never have I ever experienced so many errors. Okay, maybe a couple of games that I've played, you know, just thrash out the odd error here and there, but I've never experienced it, you know, after one encounter. No Man's Sky, I've played about, let's say, the best part of 30 hours of the game, possibly even more than that. I've come across about 3 or 4 errors. Like I said, I mean, this is seriously unacceptable. Hello Games really need to sort this out, because if this is a consistent thing, and if people see this a lot, they are gonna get peed off about it. It's very small, yeah, but, you know, when you take into account the other possible problems with the game, this is a bit of a real problem that they need to sort out. Just to conclude, No Man's Sky is a great game. The soundtrack is good as well. Everything about it. The exploration, the gathering is fine. But there is so much about it that should have been in the game, but it's not. And I think that's why people are getting upset. Graphic-wise as well, I mean, it's not going to win any awards, but I don't know. It's a strange one to me. I want to give this game a real good praise, But right now, it's not. It's not a good game in terms of content. There should be more. When I paid money to get this game, I expected more than what it is now. But I'm hoping that Hello Games are going to sort of understand this, and I'm hoping that they're going to understand why these fans of the game are a bit miffed that what they were expecting to get when they got the game isn't there. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about No Man's Sky. Have you played it? What do you think yourself of the game? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What things should be put into the game that should be there now? Let me know in the comments down below. So yes, guys, this is a little bit of a. haven't scripted this. I'm just saying this from what my experiences are from the game. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at ChrisModer9. Check me out on my Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitch, and of course my eBay store. I've still got all the stuff on eBay that I'm selling at the moment, so if you want to go and check that out, if you want to buy anything, you can do so. Make sure you do all of that. Check out my website at www.chrismoder9.com. Make sure you do all of that. I've been Chris Moder Games, as per usual, and until the next video, I shall see you later. Hey do, and peace.